Good evening. Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you to this class. So, today is the second interactive session. I have received many questions. Some are very much relevant to Ayurveda, whereas some are having some other topics to be discussed. So, let us restrict ourselves to only Ayurvedic part of diet and nutrition. And also, as I have told you, I will be talking about Panchakarma also. Okay, today. Let me start with the questions. So when I see the questions, my video will be off as I have to tilt my device. One question. First question is by Meenakshi Tyagi. Meenakshi has asked, is taking ashwagandha in powder form is safe for everyone? See, ashwagandha generally doesn't have any side effects, but how much quantity of ashwagandha is to be taken? So that should be seen properly, and that can be advised by a registered Ayurvedic medical practitioner whom you would consult. That is very important. कौन से फॉर्म में लेना चाहिए, like whether lehium is good or churna or tablet or in the form of self fermented preparation. So that should be seen properly. Okay, that has to be prescribed by a practitioner, registered Ayurvedic medical practitioner. So even though we say it is safe, too much of anything is too bad. So आपके सेहत के लिए, आपके प्रकृति के लिए कितना चाहिए, ये तो it has to be decided by the doctor. Right? Who should not take it? See, there is nothing like that. Who should not take it? No, I would suggest ashwagandha to everyone. Only for those who are extremely obese and whose Agni is not good, we don't suggest. Otherwise, yes, it is generally good for everyone. Then, can you eat papita seeds? Are they safe to eat? Why would we suggest papita seeds as a food? Just think over. Papita fruit is advisable and not seed. Those seeds have some medicinal value. We don't advise anyone to eat seeds of papita so much. Instead, fruit can be eaten. So seed, if it is having some medicinal value, yes, against some types of worms and some antimicrobial activity is found in seeds. In the form of medicine only, it can be used and not as food. Okay. Yes, Meenakshi. So Meenakshi is much behind this papita seeds. I really don't know. Okay. Then Deepthi is asking, can we use Haride or Haritaki Churan instead of Triphala Churan? How long for constipation? See, Haritaki Churna in general is a very good medicine for overall maintenance of health. So don't consider it as a substitute of Triphala. Instead, it is a very good medicine for keeping our system, digestive system, gut health in normalcy. Okay, for example, extreme production of gases or too much of constipation, and not just these, there are many other different ways of consuming haritaki. Like there is one concept called as rutu haritaki. ऋतु हरितकी का मतलब है सीजनल वेरिएशन या फिर कुछ अलग अलग सीजन्स में अलग अलग एडजुवेंट्स के साथ हरितकी का यूसेज हैज बीन टोल्ड. फॉर एग्जांपल, इन द सीजन वसंत ऋतु, ऑल ऑफ यू रिमेंबर वसंत ऋतु में कफ दोष बहुत प्रकोपित रहता है, एग्रीवेटेड रहता है, इसलिए हरितकी चूर्ण को इस वसंत ऋतु में थोड़ा सा शहद के साथ लेना बहुत अच्छा होगा. राइट? सो दैट इज वन. Second season is Grishma. If we take Grishma, Haritaki Churna with Guda, that is jaggery, is advisable in Grishma Rutu, जहां पर वात दोष का accumulation starts happening. Next is Varsha Rutu. वर्षा ऋतु में हरितकी का एडजुवेंट, बहुत अच्छा सा एडजुवेंट बनता है सेंधा नमक. सो वर्षा ऋतु में हरितकी विद सेंधा नमक इज एक्चुअली वेरी गुड. एंड देन नेक्स्ट इज शरद ऋतु. शरद ऋतु में हरितकी विद शक्कर, दैट इज शर्करा या शुगर, दैट इज वेरी गुड फॉर कॉम्बैटिंग पित्त दोषा. सो वर्षा ऋतु का सेंधा नमक हमारे शरीर में बहुत प्रकोपित हुए वात दोष को नियंत्रण में ले सकता है. Okay, then next is Hemant Ritu. Hemant Ritu mein there is almost normalcy of all the doshas, but slowly kapha dosha starts accumulating. You all remember that Adan Kal and Visarg Kal. Adan Kal mein first Ritu is Shishir Ritu, second is Vasanta, third is Grishma. लेकिन विसर्ग काल में फर्स्ट इज वर्षा, सेकंड इज शरद एंड थर्ड इज हेमंता. So as and when the visarga kala proceeds, the person starts becoming stronger. लेकिन adan is exactly contrary. As and when the adan kal starts proceeding, the person starts, we all start becoming weaker. So our strength is to the maximum at this hemant ritu, lekin minimum during varsha ritu. Okay, remember this. So start of any ritu, any kal, that is adan या visarg, बल का maximum या minimum होते ही जाता है, right? So I was telling you about this hemant ritu. हेमंत ऋतु में हरितकी को शुंठी के साथ लेना बहुत अच्छा है. एंड शिशिर ऋतु में हरितकी, दैट इज हरडे का चूर्ण को पिपली के साथ लेना इज एडवाइजेबल. सो ये ऐसा लेने से हमारे शरीर का कुछ all the metabolic activities and everything would become very much normal, and we can see the rasayana action of haritaki if it is consumed in this form. So haritaki is said to be the best drug. You have many types of many methods of taking haritaki, but don't think that haritaki is taken instead of triphala. No, triphala is a different combination wherein haritaki is one of the ingredients, but triphala ka substitute aisa mat maniye haritaki ko. How long it can be taken for constipation? See, देखिए, I have told you constipation के लिए there are many causes. First is dryness. ड्राइनेस के कंडीशन में अगर हम त्रिफला या हरितकी को ज्यादा ले रहे हैं, कॉन्स्टिपेशन विल नॉट बी रिलीव. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ऐसे हेमंत ऋतु में अगर हम ज्यादा चूर्ण गोलियां ऐसे खाते हैं तो we will end up with excessive dryness. Second reason for constipation can be lack of fiber content in the diet. So lack of fiber content के वजह से अगर constipation हो रहा है, then we have to increase the fiber content. Not just taking only haritaki would help here. Okay, second thing. Third is increase your sedentary, improve your sedentary lifestyle, in the sense increase the activity level. So ये करने से भी constipation कम हो जाता है. And at the same time we have to see to it that our system is not accumulating too much of gas, क्योंकि gas ज्यादा accumulation होने से भी ये constipation हो सकता है. So all these have to be tackled. इसमें गैस ज्यादा accumulation होने नहीं देता है हरितकी. Also it helps in proper movement of the food or the bolus or the matter that has to be digested. In all these conditions, and also cleansing action is seen in haritaki. So for all these, haritaki is actually very good. But yes, it can be used for some time. That is what there is no rule like, yeah, you have to use it for 3 days, yeah, 5 days, yeah, 1 month. If it is suiting your body, it can be used regularly, but generally it would suit our body. लेकिन ये भी, ये सूक्ष्म अंशांश कल्पना तो एक बहुत तज्ञ वैद्य ही कर सकता है आपका, right? So that is regarding हरडे. Next is by Deepti Dave. For dinacharya, can we drink fresh amla daily? Then, because in Coimbatore we get fresh amla throughout the year, so morning at what time we should take and how long can we take? See, we don't suggest use of juices and all. Sometimes what happens, even though fresh amla is available, it's better you use it in the form of food, or you can go for chavanprash like preparations. No need to consume 1 spoon of amla, 2 spoons of amla juice every day. No, nothing like that, and it is not needed also. It's best if it is consumed in the form of some recipe or in the form of some legumes, right? Okay. Then next question is by Saloni Gupta. Good evening, ma'am. Nowadays, so many body care products available in market related to three doshas. So my question is that if someone Prakriti is Pitta dosha, he should use product related to Pitta dosha or different dosha. Yes, of course, whichever dosha is too much in your body, we have to bring it under control so that the diseases related to that particular doshas are minimized or can be prevented. Okay. Yes. And then Meenakshi Tyagi, yes, she has the same question. Papita seeds. That's what I'm telling you. Why are you behind papita seeds so much? There are so many other items also in this entire world. 3 times, 4 times you have asked the same question. Shatkriyas in Ayurveda, who can do it? There is no Shatkriya in Ayurveda. We have Panchakarma. Shatkriya belongs to yoga, and a yoga instructor would be a best person to answer your question and not an Ayurvedic doctor, right? Should you drink milk if you're 30 plus year of age? Yes, milk is advisable for anyone, not just for a person who is of 30 plus age. It is good for small children, good for adults, good for teenagers, good for people who are in middle age, good for those who are in old age. Yes, it is good for everyone. But see to it that you are consuming a very good quality milk that you can digest well. Then, what is this? Huh. Preeti Tandon is asking, Sendha namak is said to be best to consume, but doesn't contain iodine. If we substitute table salt with rock salt, how will the requirement of iodine be fulfilled? See, in olden days, we were not consuming food based on what source they are. Like we never thought this is good for iron, this is good for calcium, this is good for iodine, like that. So always remember, sendha namak, sorry, normal salt is not the only way how we can get iodine, isn't it? There are many other substances which give good source of iodine. For example, a simple milk, our simple milk, cereals, then table salt also, of course, which contain the label as iodized. All the dairy products like milk, cheese, yogurt, they contain iodine. Seaweeds also contain iodine. And also, if you are a non-veg, vegetarian or vegetarian, eggs, beef, liver, chicken, all these contain iodine, right? So there is nothing like only table salt is giving you iodine. Okay. All the seafood and all these also contain iodine. Dairy products would definitely contain iodine. So I think that much is enough. It would not cause lot of other problems. Hmm? Yes. Then what is the next question? I somehow somewhere lost it. Preeti Tandon is asking, I tried doing Nadi Parikshan of my family members, but every time I felt the palpitation under forefinger only. Kindly explain the process once more so that we can learn the right method of doing that. Preeti Tandon, Madam Ji, Nadi Pariksha is not so easy. Vaidyas all over the country, they are striving hard to learn Nadi Parikshan. Don't think that just by knowing 1 or 2 slides we can become an expert. It requires a lot of dedication, lot of work. Vaidyas all over the world, they are trying to learn this Nadi Parikshan, which was actually developed by our ancient seers. They have all been with gurus who are expertised in this Nadi Parikshan, and it takes years and years of hard work, dedication, and all these for learning Nadi Parikshan. So just by, I mean, Guru Mukhena wo agar आप सीखे तो that would be actually very good. Online classes is not a good platform to learn about Nadi Parikshan. So just keep observing regularly. It is a separate branch of science by itself. Just beating of one or two nadis will not let us understand the whole system. Okay, so we need to pay very good attention. So keep observing your nadi at different points of time. When you are angry, when you are sad, what is your normal, what is your abnormal? First try examining your own for days together, weeks together, months together. At one point of time probably you feel, yes, I have learned something, because it's very difficult to assess and analyze, and analyzing it in different uh, perspective is very important. So just chill, relax, give yourself some time, collect more information about Nadi Parikshan, and try to learn Nadi Parikshan if you are so much interested from a guru. Okay, directly. Right. Then, next question is by Vinita. Vinita is asking me, these days there are many Nabhi oils in market with claims to improve skin, hair, diseases by application of few drops of different oils in the Nabhi. Does Ayurveda support this claim? There is one thing in Ayurveda, like Nabhi के लिए कुछ medicines लगाने से it absorbs the medicine, and actually Nabhi has some buddhi. It is said that Nabhi knows where exactly the problem is, and the Nabhi helps in sending the absorbed medicine to that particular site or organ. Okay, so Nabhi is definitely a very good site for application of medicine, but I really don't know what all people have claimed regarding this नाभि का नाड़ी परीक्षण जैसे नाभि परीक्षण या नाभि science, navi vignan is also a very important branch. Okay, because when we are in our mother's womb, it is through our nabhi that we would get the nutrients. So with that in mind, we can consider nabhi knows where to send what. Probably yes, it might show some improvement, but I don't know what they all have claimed. Like you become very fair, skin becomes smooth. I really don't know what all they have claimed, but definitely pains and other some of the medical conditions may putting medicines to the nabhi, yes, that definitely works. I won't say no for that. Okay, next is Sonal Bansal has asked, please, can you provide list of food items divided in form of different rasa? Yes, I can just provide you some, very few now, but you can definitely refer our textbooks and our granthas so that you will get more. Okay, for example, I mean, one basic background here is there is one concept of skandha, rasa skandha. That means most of the food articles and the medicinal plants, they have been divided into different different categories based on rasa or taste, right? So commonly used sweet taste, I would just talk about the commonly used ones. So commonly used sweet tasting ingredients in a meal is, see, it need not be a pastry, or it need not be a fried sweet by itself with lot of sugar and jaggery. Even our milk is sweet, ghee is sweet, rice, all the cereals, moong dal, barley, sweet fruits, peanuts, coconut, coconut oil. So all these creams and all these are considered as sweet only. Okay, you can just make a note, or you can come back to the recording and you can listen once again. Then generally the soul tasting ingredients that we use in our kitchen are, try to recall, sambar ke liye to hum imli use karte hain, that is tamarind. Raw mangoes are also used, yeah, dry mango powders we use lemons in the form of pickle juices and all. And then this what is that, kokum. Kokum is a very good salt tasting substance. Grapes, sour grapes. Then amla, you know that Indian gooseberry, that is very good amla. And then curds, that is curd which is properly formed. So that is also sour. So these are some of the sour tasting substances that we use in our day-to-day life. Next is salt. So salts make all types of salts like black salt, table salt, rock salt, Himalayan pink salt. So many types of salts. All these come under salt variety only, and some of the seafood, they also come under this salt variety. Then pungent, that is katuras ke liye, all types of substances. Just a minute. I hope you all can hear. There was no disturbance here. So all types of spices you can tolerate, like what is that? Black pepper, green chilies, red chilies, and then dill seeds, our jeera. So all these are definitely pungent. They come under katu rasa only. And most of them are pitta aggravating and coldness को कम कर देने वाले type of substances है. Next is bitter. Bitter के लिए तो हम we use many things like what is that? Bitter gourd. Yes, bitter gourd is bitter, but not just bitter gourd. Even our methi, some of the spices that we use, right? They are also bitter only. Then what is that? Some of the gourds, gourd family ka ya cucumber family ka kuch substances or kuch fruits which we use as vegetable, they are also bitter. A very common example is our curry leaves and also our turmeric, right? And some of the oils like almond oil, all these, sesame oil, these are all bitter only. And all of you know this cocoa. Cocoa is bitter. No sugar chocolate, if you have consumed, you will realize how bitter our the extent of bitterness of cocoa, right? So this is about bitter. And astringent ke liye to best example is our arecanut. Yes, supari, unsweetened supari. So that is best example. And of course our buttermilk which has a little bit of salt taste also, that is considered as astringent. Our green tea, which we all love, isn't it? Those who want to reduce weight, they all love this green tea. Green tea. So that is also bitter. Our tea, coffee with no milk and no sugar is definitely bitter. Nutmeg, okay. So many of the fruits, unripened fruits like bananas or apples, and some of the beans and lentils, all these come under astringent category. So agar hum dekhe to a typical Indian meal, okay, a traditional Indian meal is definitely a dish which or if it's definitely consists of all the 6 days, because we keep saying shadrasopetam aharam balakaranam. एकरसाभ्यासो बलह्रासकराणाम, right? So इसका मतलब है a typical Indian meal where we consume rice, dal, curries, roti, sabzi, rasam, sambar, all these cooked vegetables along with some spices and seasoned with many of the kari ka patta, etc., and ended with the curd or buttermilk. All these would contain all 6 days. A typical traditional Indian meal is the best. Based on the ingredients available in the country, we will have to make a list of food ingredients and categorize them into different tastes, and using a mix of them is very good for health. Remember? So, ये रस षड्रसोपेत आहार लेने से all the doshas, dhatus, everything would remain in equilibrium. See, we never said that equal quantity of all tastes should be used. No, there is no such rule. It is only that all tastes are important, but quantity depends, right? So, because we can't have so much of amla rasa as much as we have madhura rasa, isn't it? So that's it. So that is a thing. And then, so for more details, Sonal, you can refer our textbooks, Bhav Prakash, Nighantu, Samhitas and all. Okay, then next question I think is asked by the same person, Sonal. Can we use dates as substitute to processed sugar? Yes, that would be better. Fruity sugar is actually comparatively better, isn't it? It will not have all the ill effects that the chemically processed sugar is having. So what doshas that it affect? Actually, instead of saying affecting, I would say it is good for all the doshas. So you can go ahead with using the fruity sugar. Okay. Next is Vinita. Vinita asking for Rutucharya under Adan Kal. Shishir is mentioned as weak season. Okay. But under Shishir properties, later in the slides it says good strength. Could you please explain? Yes. See, what we have told, Vinita, is Adan Kal mein hamara overall strength is less. Okay, as I told you, Visarga Kal mein our strength is more. See, as soon as the Visarga Kal starts, it is not like day one of Visarga Kal, you are very strong. No, as and when the Kala proceeds, you become stronger and stronger. So you are much stronger at the end of Visarga Kal. What is the end of Visarga Kal? It is Hemant Rutu. That is the present Rutu that is going on. Then, so you are strongest in Hemant Rutu. Then Adan Kal starts in Shishir Rutu. Shishir Rutu ka overall गुण ओवरऑल स्वभाव या क्वालिटी है to I mean that people have less strength. That doesn't mean that day one of Adan Kal you become very weak. Nothing like that, because you have a history of being very strong in Hemant Rutu. How can you become too much weak in Shishir Rutu? No. As and when the Kala proceeds, you start becoming weaker and weaker. So by the end of Varsha Rutu, your strength is very less. So that is how you need to understand. So strength is maximum in Hemanta and minimum in Varsha Rutu. So हेमंत ऋतु के बाद आता है वर्षा ऋतु. So since it is in Adan Kal, strength is comparatively less, but that doesn't mean that it is totally gone. So it is a relative term here when we say that you tend to be weaker in Shishir Rutu compared to Hemant Rutu. Yes, there is a relative terminology. It is comparative. Okay, right. So I hope you have understood this, Vinita. Then Preeti is asking, is saying, downloaded the book Bhav Prakash Nighantu in Hindi. It is difficult to understand the language and its meaning there. Is the book available in simple Hindi or English language? Yes, as I told you, there is a English translated version also. You can purchase that book. And basically, the textbook is in Sanskrit. So संस्कृत वर्स संस्कृत श्लोक के बाद कुछ एक्सप्लेनेशन भी ट्रांसलेशन भी दिया गया होगा. You have to just refer that also, right? And English translation is also available of Bhav Prakash Nighantu, right? So by this I complete answering all the questions that you have asked in the query form. I'm really very happy to see so many questions. So next interactive session may I would expect more and more questions. Okay. So saying this, let me just start taking up the message. Prachi's iPhone. Can food wrong combinations cause premature gray hair? Which dosha imbalances causes this? See, पित्त दोष का imbalance से या फिर पित्त प्रकृति वालों को premature graying of hair हो सकता है. Premature graying, premature balding, all these is seen in people of pitta prakriti, or sometimes it runs in the family. So wrong food combinations may or may not be the direct cause, but more tendency towards having premature gray hair is if it is there in the genes, then right. Then Arna is asking, I get many boils in my scalp in spite of practicing good scalp hygiene. I think it is related to high pitta or high heat in the body. I try to eat cooling foods as much as possible, but still this condition is there. What could be the cause? See, you need some blood purifiers, Arna. So better go for some blood purifiers like Patoladi Kashayam, Manjishtadi Kashayam, Rakt Shodhak and all these, and go for Virechana once. Please get one Virechana done. That would be very good, Arna. Right. Next, Bhagyashri. Bhagyashri Shri Shat is asking, what give rapid result for weight loss, Panchakarma or Udvartan? So weight loss is a journey. It is not just a destination. Okay. So weight loss के लिए बहुत मेहनत करना पड़ता है. So you need to work very hard for having good weight loss के लिए बहुत ज्यादा काम करना पड़ता है. So to have a very healthy lifestyle, to have a very sedentary, a very active lifestyle is more important than just going for treatments. Of course, Panchakarma is also very good. Udvartana gives immediate results, लेकिन वो results sustain होने के लिए Panchakarma is essential. Okay, both should go hand in hand. First go for Udvartan, और उद्वर्तन के बाद आप पंचकर्म करवा सकते हो. Right? That is regarding weight loss. Bhagyashri. Vinita is asking, what could be good gluten-free grains advice for Pitta dosha? So Pitta dosha ke liye, of course, we would suggest red rice. Okay, red rice would be good. Moong dal and red rice, these are good. Then Shashi Kiran is asking, what is shunti and pipli? Shunti means ginger and pipli means long pepper. Shunti is ginger and pipli is long pepper. Arna is asking, is Chavanprash good for health for all doshas? The Chavanprash available in market has too much sugar. Is it safe to consume those? Yes, I understand that aaj ka Chavanprash, which is not classically prepared according to the textual references given in Ayurveda. Okay, so such Chavanprash is definitely containing lot of sugar, and of course it is not so very much good for health. But if it is a classical preparation, definitely it is very good for health. No need to worry. It is good for maintenance of overall health. All the doshas are, they would stay in normalcy by consumption of Chavanprash in proper method. Shashi Kiran is asking, can we take Hingvashtak Churan in flatulence? How to take? Yes, you can take Hingvashtak Churan in conditions of flatulence. Then how to take, for this question, the answer is half teaspoonful of Hingvashtak Churan plus rice and ghee. आपको nicely mix करना होगा rice के साथ ghee and little bit of Hingvashtak Churan को, and first morsel of food that you आपके afternoon के meals या night के meals में the first morsel of food should be this Hingvashtak and ghee mixed rice. So 2 to 3 morsels of food, that would be very good. So it can be consumed continuously for 5 or 7 days. Then Renu Shetty is asking, can you please suggest something for piles? Yes, definitely I can suggest. So piles is also called as hemorrhoids in medical terminology. Ayurved में इसको हम अर्शस भी कहते हैं, अर्शस. Okay, so why the name अर्शस? Because it disturbs or it irritates or it tortures like enemy. अरिवत, अरी का मतलब है enemy. So enemy जैसे हमें तंग कर देता है, इसलिए इसको हम अर्शस बोलते हैं आयुर्वेद में. So Ayurveda says that Arshas is Agni Vikriti. So Agni in the sense digestive or metabolism related. So इस सिस्टम का कुछ दोष से हमें अर्शस हो जाता है. So basically what is arshus? Hemorrhoids means it is the engorged veins in the anorectal region. So that would I mean, there are two types here, basically external piles and internal piles. Usually internal piles is associated with bleeding and external piles is associated with lot of pain. Okay, so अगर इसमें कौन सा है ये फर्स्ट हमें पता लगाना पड़ेगा. Sometimes both can go hand in hand. I mean, both types of hemorrhoids may be present in one person. So इसलिए कुछ इंटरनल मेडिसिन एंड एक्सटर्नल ट्रीटमेंट्स लेना होगा. एक्सटर्नल ट्रीटमेंट में सिट्स बाथ इज वेरी गुड. Sits bath with lukewarm or hot water is very good. No need to add Dettol, salt and all. Just sit in the bathtub, sits bathtub at least for 15 to 20 minutes twice a day. So that would be very good. So after sitting in the tub, slowly contraction and relaxation of anorectal region should be done so that the exposure of area of affection that should be done. That should be made. The area which is having pain or which is having such manifestation should be exposed to hot water. So that is a basic criteria. If it is infected or if there is inflammation, this is sits bath is very good for that. So this is one thing. And we apply some lepas. So पहले कुछ तैलास लगाना चाहिए like जात्यादि, which is good for wound healing, and kasi sadi taila, which helps in reduction of the size of arshas. So that is generally done. And कुछ देर तक सिट्स बात करने के बाद वॉश करने से क्लेंस होगा उस रीजन, एंड दिस हैज टू बी डन ट्वाइस अ डे. और इसके बाद कुछ लेपम्स या ऑइंटमेंट्स लगा सकते हैं. So this is one aspect, external. Internally, two ways. There are two methods to tackle this. One is to help clear the motions properly. Second is to clear the flatulence. And third is agni ko correction karna. And fourth is arshas ke size ko reduce karna. So based upon this line of treatment, we treat this arshas. So motions clear होने के लिए हम देते हैं some of the laxatives and purgatives like Triphala चूर्ण, अविपतिकर चूर्ण, पंचसकार चूर्ण and all these. And then इसके बाद का next, that is for reducing the size, mass, we would give Saptavimshati Gugulu. And ये Triphala Gugulu is very helpful for wound healing also. गैस को हटाने के लिए laxatives are helpful. Fiber content को improve करना है, that is also very important. So there is a what to say, integrated approach for this. And food that we consume should be such that it does not cause constipation or flatulence. And suran is very good for arshas. Also mooli, that is radish, and good amount of fruits and vegetables are good for tackling this arshas, right? So this is about arshas. Anyway, don't worry, we will talk more about arshas, yeah, this piles in coming days. So next week onwards, that is from Monday onwards, don't miss any class. We will be taking up some diseases and we'll be talking about those diseases, the causes, symptoms, line of treatment, do's and don'ts. All these we will be studying. So don't miss the class. Then Priya is saying, ma'am, can't see your face. Yes, Priya, when I'm reading the questions, generally my video will be off as I'll have to tilt my device. So Shashikiran is saying, if you can please explain uses of Triphala in different rutus. So I have told you regarding Harade, regarding Haritaki, I have told you. Regarding Triphala, it can be consumed in all seasons with honey and ghee, or with hot water, or with buttermilk, depending upon your condition, depending upon the status of your health. Then Prachi is saying, Prachi's iPhone, is consuming berries in winters okay? Yes, it's absolutely okay, but see to it that you're not suffering from cold. If there is no cold issue, then there shouldn't be any problem. Then Samir says voice is very low. Is it so? I think it has, there's no problem regarding voice now. Then Santosh Kumar says, which author is recommended by you for buying Bhav Prakash Nigantu? Very good question, Santosh. K.C. Chunekar. Okay. K.C. Chunekar commentary. Wala Bhav Prakash Nigantu is very good for purchasing. It's in simple language. Those who prefer Hindi can purchase this, or some English translated books are also available. Shine Ramakrishnan. Ma'am, good evening. Vettile Pakku is good for dimensions. I did not understand your message, Shine Ramakrishnan. Right. Ambika. Is Triphala Churn in daily use is safe? Yes, yes, it is good for daily use. No problem. Absolutely. Ambika. Then Tushali M030 is asking, I have more hair fall in all seasons. What I have to do? Yes, hair fall ke liye bhi very good approach. We have very good line of treatment. We have पहले हमें hair roots को strengthen करना होगा. Second is we will have to keep our scalp very clean. Third is we will have to provide all the micronutrients that are responsible for growth of hair. Fourth is hair health indicates how our bones are, how strong our bones are. If you can remember, on the second day we have told you kesha is mala or byproduct of asti dhatu. So if your bones are strong, you tend to have good hair. So if your hair is becoming what to say, thinning, if there is hair thinning or too much of hair fall, you will have to just see how your bone health is. That is also a clue. Then scalp को clean रखना पड़ता है. एक हफ्ता में 2 या 3 बार minimum head bath लेना चाहिए. So you will have to apply good quantity of oil which is suitable for you. Soak yourself in that and then later on wash your hair with some mild shampoo, which is again suitable for you. So that is one thing. 2 to 3 times a week, you will have to do this. Second is have good amounts of calcium, protein, and iron. Calcium के लिए दूध and exposure to sunlight, because vitamin D रहने से, I mean proper quantity में है तो हमारा calcium absorption अच्छा रहता है शरीर में. So expose yourself to sun and have good quality calcium rich foods. And then protein ke liye dals, lentils, and many other sources like milk or leafy vegetables, all these are very good. Iron ke liye bhi. Okay, so all these have to be very good in the body. And then finally there are some lehyams and rasayanams which are very good for proper hair growth, like Narsimha Rasayana, and then Jivamritam, followed by Shatavari Kalpa and Saptamrita Loha, many things. Okay, so this is regarding hair. Next question is by Netra. Ma'am, tell me weight gain foods in Ayurvedic diet and low back pain. So weight gain ke liye, it is not just food items. You will have to see the timings, and you should follow a proper routine. Follow dinacharya for proper weight. And one more thing, when in times when all people are striving hard to lose weight, I'm really surprised to see that you want to gain weight. As long as you're healthy, it's not needed to gain extra weight. However you are, please be like that. If you are strong enough, then that's enough. Healthy and strong is more than enough. Okay, so don't try to become fat, but you should be healthy. Then where is it? Santosh Kumar. is asking, yes, English version like PV Sharma's or translated version. I'll just see and I'll let you know. Okay, I'll share the name of the author with our coordinators. They will let you know. Bhagyashri is asking, which Udvartan powder is best? Kola Kulathadi Churna is the best. Okay, Kola Kulathadi Churna is best for Udvartan. You can mix some amount of Triphala Churan also with this. Then Smriti Agarwal. Ayurveda says we should have our food according to Ritucharya. Why should we take Amla Murabba in summers as discussed in yesterday's class? Yes, very much thought provoking this is. See, ग्रीष्म ऋतु या समर सीजन में शरीर में वात दोष और पित्त दोष start accumulating, and the best medicine for this is amla. Okay, so amla is such a drug that it's not only for taste that we are consuming amla, it is for all the health benefits it has. Like, that is the reason why amla consumption is advisable throughout the year in the form of murabba or chavanprash or anything else, pickles or anything, because amla is a very good rejuvenator. We consider usage of amla throughout the year. It's a very good antioxidant, it's a very good free radical scavenging agent, and it's, yes, it improves the health of all the dhatus. That is why. So it is fit for consumption throughout the year. Since you won't get it throughout the year, we make many preparations so that it can be stored for long duration. Of course, yes, you have to consider usage of seasonal fruits. लेकिन इसके साथ आमला मुरब्बा या आमला का लेह्या, आमला के रसायन, these can also be consumed for getting the benefit of amla throughout the year. Then Prachi's iPhone, please suggest something for premature gray hair in teenage. So good amount of Neeli Bhringadi Taila application and massage regularly is very good. Nasya with Kshiramala Taila, whatever the doctor suggests, that would be good. Internally, there is too much of heat accumulation, so go for Virechana. Then Menka is asking, please tell Ayurvedic remedy or diet for lumps in different parts of the body. So lumps are because of lipoma sometimes. So very good for this is Kanchanar Gugulu. 2 tablets morning and evening, that those have to be chewed and gulped with hot water. How to get rid of dark circles according to Ayurveda? Dark circles show that you're not sleeping well, you have a lot of stress, you are frustrated. So all these, and sometimes it runs in the families, like they have this history of dark circles. See, if you are not sleeping properly, then please improve your sleep. Make your sleep habits proper. Have good sleep habits. That is first thing. Second thing, if you are really frustrated, stressed out, then definitely that has to be treated first. Don't worry much about external appearance. You need to be healthy from within. And then Virechan would be very good for all your problems. Third thing. Fourth is get this Tarpana done regularly. Tarpana is a treatment, oil therapy, that is directed towards improving the health of your eyes. The vision also improves. So that has to be done for relaxation. So Tarpana would be very good. And iske saath application of Madhuyashyadi Taila and Kunkumadi Taila. Okay, so apply these, give yourself a very good massage, and then cleanse it. Okay, right. Arna is asking, doing oil massage on face before bed, is it good for skin? You can massage, but you will have to wash before going to sleep. Lot of facial oils are available in market with Ayurvedic oils. Yes, that is what I'm saying. You can apply, you can massage yourself, but soon after that, you will have to wash before going to sleep. Romi Dharma has she's asking how to increase Agni and reason of fibroids. So Agni improve करने के लिए दिनचर्या का पालन कीजिए. Have a very good diet and proper routine, exercise routine especially. इससे Agni would improve. And then reason for fibroids. Sometimes it is hereditary and sometimes it is considered as मांस धातु का over presence is because is a cause for fibroids. So have a very active lifestyle and be happy. Yes, sometimes since it runs in families, if it is detected, proper care must be taken. So you need to consult a physician, and just consultation or suggestion in the class is not enough. Okay, get in touch with the doctor, specialist, and then say your problem. How to prevent hair loss in men? So the same thing what I said for improving hair health, scalp health is applicable to this place also. Yes, I hope you have listened to this, right? What is good for fatty liver, ma'am? Shine is asking. So fatty liver ke liye best thing is you have to take liver stimulants and you have to exercise a lot. So liver stimulants ke liye examples hai kumari or aloe vera, and then bhudhatri, that is kilanelli, or what we can call it as bhumyamalaki, that is very good. And then Arogya Vardhini Vati is very good. Patolari Kashayam is good. Kumari Asava is very good. So a good prescription you need to get from a good doctor. Also have a very active lifestyle. Sedentary lifestyle should be given up. Samir is asking, ma'am, can we drink aloe vera juice daily? No, not necessary. Instead of having aloe vera juice, you can go for some other classical preparations of aloe vera like Kumari Asava. Okay. Then Nandita is asking, suggest some diet plans to lose weight according to Ayurveda. Nandita, wait for some time. Learn about the principles of Ayurveda first and then go for diet plans. We are not going to give you any diet plans directly in the basic course. You need to complete this basic course, take up the advanced level courses, and then you will be able to make your own diet plan, which is in accordance to modern nutrition as well as Ayurveda. Okay, there is no spoon feeding like that. Wait for some time and learn. Okay, then Preeti is asking, can leafy vegetables be consumed when someone is taking blood thinner medicine? Yes, no problem, absolutely, Preeti, it can be consumed. So yes, I have answered all the questions that I have received till now. So even the queries that I have received in the query form and also the questions received in the message. So very happy to receive so many questions. So continuously you have kept me busy for 1 hour. Very happy to say the same is expected from you all next week also. More and more questions you must come up with. So thank you all for this, for listening to me and for asking questions. So it is exactly 6. So we shall wind up. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. So from Monday onwards, you will have a different type of class. Like we will be talking about diseases. Most of the concepts have been taught, important concepts, right? Yes. Thank you so much. Shine says, very good class. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Shine sir. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you all next Monday. Be present. Thank you. Bye.